All right, guys, so listen, this is a follow-up from the last video that I did about Mohamed Kallon, the coach of Leone Stars, a brother, a man who has flown the flag of Sierra Leone very high across the world, playing football, right? So I did the last video and I was just appealing to him and I was begging him, to see if he can bring down that figure. But I have some research data for you here, and I see why Mohamed Kallon is asking for that much money, because SLFA, the Sierra Leone Football Association, has that money, and which is why he's asking for it. So I want to do a revision of that video to show you guys this bombshell that I found, and we have to ask critical questions to Sierra Leone Football Association, the SLFA. What are they doing with this money? Where does this money go, right? We've seen videos of footballers, getting stranded, not getting ticket, to fly properly, even going to Liberia. We saw some issues with that, but that is not the point. The point is Mohamed Kallon deserves whatever he's asking for as the coach of Leone Stars. Like I told you guys in the past also, Mohamed Kallon is not looking for money. He is not coaching Leone Stars because it's about the money. No, this man has made a tremendous sacrifice, living overseas to go back home and give to his country. It's not about the money, but at the end of the day, he has to take care of himself. And when you look at it, SLFA has the money because the FIFA has been making these contributions. So look at this first one. FIFA provides financial support to its members associations, including Sierra Leone, primarily through the FIFA Forward Programme. The funding structure changed over the years, with notable increases in recent cycles and additional support during the COVID-19 pandemic. So what I did a research to see and go back to 2018 when the SLPP came to power. 2018 to 2025, how much money has SLFA gotten from FIFA? And as you can see, this is the breakdown. 2018, they're not getting nothing because of course that was transition. But 2019, FIFA gave SLFA $1.5 million. 2020, $1.5 million. 2021, $2 million. 2022, $1.5 million. 2023, $2 million. 2024, $2 million. 2025, $2 million. So if you look at $2 million, Mohamed Kallon is only asking for $20,000. $20,000 is $240,000 a year. Okay, so there is still left another 1.8, 1.7 million, and 1.7 million at least, and some change that is left to take care of, staff at SLFA, staff, coaching the football team and the football players themselves. So I'm asking this question now. What is going on? What is that rest of that money being, used for? That is a conversation but for another day. But based off of this, Mohamed Kallon deserves to get that money that he's asking for. But you all know in my last video, the rationale is this. I care about the police, the military, the teachers, the nurses, our doctors, right? All of these people, civil servants, they're not getting paid. They're not getting paid on time. And if Mohamed Kallon can get $20,000, why don't our teachers at least, they increase their pay to at least $1,000 a month? The police, maybe $1,000 a month. At the barest minimum, every doctor in Sierra Leone should at least say $2,000 a month, minimum wage, right? It should be done. It can be done. It is possible. It can be done. So I use that as an opportunity to advocate for these people that are very important in society. Our teachers, our nurses, our police, our military, civil servants, our doctors, very important people. They're not getting paid at all. But again, the SLFA, they have the money to pay Mohamed Kallon. So give him the money. He's asking for $20,000. Give him the money. FIFA is supporting you guys. And I'm sure the government is putting some money in there too. Where is the money going for SLFA? That is the fundamental question that should be asked. And I'm going to show you guys this also. You see, for the 2019-2022 cycle, Sierra Leone received about 1.5 million per year as part of the $6 million 4-year package. So there's a $6 million 4-year package. So, that cycle, of course, I've announced everything, the amount of money they receive. From 2023, FIFA increased the annual funding to approximately $2 million, which again, I've shared with you guys, totaling $8 million for the 2023 to 2026 cycle. In 2021, however, it's very important, Sierra Leone received an additional $500,000 as COVID-19 relief fund. But all this is immaterial, right? This is all not even necessary. The fact is, SLFA has the money, the $2 million that is given for 2025. If Mohamed Kallon take $240,000 out of that $2 million deal, they'll still be left with $1,760,000. That should be enough to take care of everything. So Mohamed Kallon deserves the $20,000. Pay him the money. Otherwise, we're going to keep digging on how SLFA spends their money. But I think Mohamed Kallon should be paid that money because the SLFA has the money. It's in their coffers. It's in their coffers to the point where not even the government has to do anything about this. So again, after digging up and doing this research, I think say, Lord give Mohamed Kallon. But at the same time, I go appeal to Mohamed Kallon to join us in advocating for our teachers, our nurses, our doctors, our civil servants, our police, our military, for these people to earn a proper wage as well in our society. Because again, just because you don't do politics, not mean say politics not the DEO. We know how Kallon struggle and suffer for like getting position delegated today as the coach of Leone Stars. Even though he was qualified, then it puts people over him. Even though he was the best qualified in Sierra Leone, then still it puts people over him because of waiting to politics. So please, Mohamed Kallon, you deserve that money, but please lend a voice to the poor and the oppressed amongst us. Our nurses, our teachers, our police, our military, civil servants, the doctors, they deserve a fair wage as well. But SLFA, give Mohamed Kallon $20,000. I think that's the barest you guys could do, because that man deserves to even make $100,000 a month internationally if he go internationally. So he's coming back home to give back. Let we encourage your brother and sister that when they come home for give back. All right? He's deserving of that money when I pay only $20,000. Thank you guys. Bye-bye.